So what's going on, guys? I'm Black Ops Amazing. Welcome back to another video where we have just gotten the first intro cutscene, cinematic trailer, whatever you want to call it, for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies Operation Deadbolt, which I'm assuming is going to be the first mission within our Modern Warfare 3 Zombies game. If you want to check out just the full intro cinematic, I will leave the link to it down in the description. But what we're going to do is go through the whole trailer, break everything down, and we've also been given a blog post which tells us everything we need to know about this year's Zombies. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we're getting ourselves into. For the first time in Call of Duty history, Zombies is coming to the Modern Warfare universe. Developed by Treyarch in collaboration with Sledgehammer, Modern Warfare Zombies, which is strange that's what they're calling it, not MW3 Zombies, it's just Modern Warfare Zombies, is a signature cooperative experience that challenges players to team up with other squads to survive and fight massive hordes of the undead in the largest Call of Duty Zombies map ever. We already know by that what they mean is we're playing zombies on the DMZ map, which is essentially the Warzone map, Las Almas, so technically in terms of what we are used to from Zombies, round-based, it's not the largest Zombies map, but hey, we'll just go with it. We know exactly what we're already getting gameplay-wise this year. But just focusing on the trailer, what we see, the scene opens on a squad of men in military uniform that are about to conduct a nighttime raid on an unknown location. A familiar voice then calls in support to distract the local police, while the military unit moves up to breach a door. This is the back door of a hotel building. When they get inside, they quickly plant an explosive, which blasts a hole into the wall, revealing stairs that lead down to a subterranean destination. But what they find in this room underground changes the nature of the threat. No longer are they under threat to other military, the police. This threat is something else. But anyway, whilst they're down in this room, what they see in front of them are 4 heavily decomposed bodies that are just sitting around a table, desecrated almost beyond all recognition. But not quite, because we can recognize one of these characters. I could be wrong here, but this looks like Weaver. The eye patch is the dead giveaway, but the mustache, the beard, the hair, I mean, unless this is some other character that looks like Weaver after he's been decomposed for quite a while, perhaps. We know the last time we saw Weaver was in Cold War Zombies Forsaken, which was in 1985. Modern Warfare 3 Zombies takes place in present day, so almost 30 years later, we were told by the Forsaken at the end of Forsaken's Easter egg that our characters, Gray, Strauss, Carver, and Weaver would die in prison cells. This here doesn't look like a prison cell, it doesn't look like the one that we were shown by the Forsaken, so we can assume since MW3 Zombies is a sequel to Treyarch's next game in 2024, they don't end up dying that way. But if this is Weaver, well, he does end up dying. And by the looks of it, even though the game takes place 30 years later, he doesn't die of old age, considering he's not alone. He's also surrounded by 3 other decomposed bodies. As to who these could be, Strauss, Carver, Gray, we don't really get a close-up of the other characters. One of them does look like Strauss. Another one is wearing this grey hat, which for some reason is ringing bells in my head, but right now I can't think why. I'm almost getting Samantha vibes off this because of the hat. And this is very hard to see, you have to turn the brightness up, but you can also notice in this room there are other relics that belong to Requiem as well, or that we used in Cold War Zombies, such as the Monkey Bomb, something we're very familiar with. The Cerberus, there are perk cans here on a shelf, all covered in cobwebs. Items are part of our Zombies universe that have been here for a very long time. Why they're here stored though is quite interesting. Why would Weaver and Requiem place these items here on shelves? That's definitely something to dig into, but continuing on with the cutscene, as we see the 4 bodies dead around the table, in the middle of it sits a strange device which opens to reveal 2 vials filled with an active substance. But you will also notice that this device holds 4 vials. 2 of them are missing. 1 vial for each of our dead characters, but clearly if 2 vials are missing, then we probably aren't the first ones here. Someone might have taken them, but who? Anyway, one of our characters, being Sakiv, this guy right here, grabs one of the vials. If you don't know who Victor Sakiv is, or Zakiv, I never know how to pronounce his name, he is an ultranationalist arms dealer and an enemy of Task Force 141. But if you look at his face, he looks surprised and pleased, almost excited that he's found what he's searching for. But continuing on, they store the 2 vials in a secure container. The squad leaves, only to find that the local security forces have raised the alarm, and the military police have sent in reinforcements. A firefight then goes on between them and Zakiv's forces, and as the skirmish continues, all but one of Zakiv's men are eliminated. Under fire and in desperate straits, not seeing another way out, he ends up throwing one of his vials towards his attackers before retreating to his armoured vehicle. the vessel shatters on the ground and a purple gas or fog begins to spread, choking out the police forces before they turn into zombies. But safe in the confines of their vehicle, Zakheev and his fellow squad mates witnesses the transformation firsthand as one of their own men screams and contorts. He begins to change. His eyes start flashing red as he turns into a zombie. But far from fearful, Zakheev smiles, realizing that this weapon that he has in his hands is far beyond anything. It's far beyond any gun or missile. This vial that he holds has the ability to turn people into the undead. Anyway, in the aftermath of all this, following the events on the ground, a helicopter descends onto the area of the outbreak zone as two characters we are familiar with, SSO Kate Laswell and Soap, brief an unseen operator on the mission at hand, codenamed Operation Deadbolt. Accompanying the team is another character we are very familiar with, Revanov, a person who is very experienced in this kind of incursion, as we saw in Cold War Zombies, and leading them on the ground is one SSO Green. And the only thing that the group has to go off is that Zakheev was planning something a few months ago, but they aren't sure exactly what that was, and they're here to find out. So actually, we all know that trailers are vastly different from gameplay, so we'll just have to wait and see that. But from a story point of view at least, this looks really exciting. The first thing I'm noticing is that perhaps we are getting a set cast this time. They mentioned 4 characters, Kate Laswell, Soap, Revanov and SSO Green, which are 4 people. So I'm hoping, because this is something we've been wanting, this is the set cast that we are playing as, not random operators that we're able to choose. But there are also a load of other things that we saw in the trailers, such as the vials, which of course is Ethereum. Why are they there? Why does it look like 2 vials are missing? Why are our characters, these people, dead around the table? Is this Weaver? It looks like it. And if so, is this Grey, Strauss and Carver as well, or other people? And it seems like it's our job to find out exactly what's gone on. Like I've said earlier, from everything that we know about the gameplay, it's DMZ, it's a 60-minute timer before you have to exfil and stuff like that. Doesn't really get me excited, but I'm a storyline person anyway, and story-wise, this could be better than I expected. What I'm going to do now is play the trailer for you in raw form in case you haven't seen it, so sit back, enjoy, let me know anything else you spot in the comment section below, and here it is.
It is time. Mask up. Light them up.
Go! Oh, good. Room's clean. Oh, they're actually real. They're actually here. Let's go.
Boss, we gotta go! It's the cops! Here they come!
Put him down.
Roger. Move out the target. Blanket up. Target sighted.
Z, ETA 2 minutes. We got intel that Zakhaev was planning something a few months ago.
By the time we worked out where he was operating, all we could do was go kinetic and hope to flush the bastard out.
One of our checkpoints reported hostile contact. Then the whole town went dark.
Until we know what's going on, containment is the name of the game. No one gets in, and nothing, I mean nothing gets out. Clear?
Ravenov here has experience with this kind of incursion.
Brilliant. He'll give you the lay of the land. Keep your head up and listen to him if you want to survive.
Report to SSO Green. Out here, this is her show! Welcome to Operation Deadbolt.
This is us. Let's move.
So there we go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. If you have, drop a like rating. Make sure you are subscribed to stay up to date with the latest content on the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, goodbye.